Hello, folks, and welcome to a new episode series, whatever you want to call it, of me, the Chubby Pop Chaser, and my buddies talking about figures like Star Wars, Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man. Might even throw some of those little vinyl Snorks and Smurfs in there. Who knows? Whatever is made out of plastic, we collect it because we're just that crazy. But further ado, let me bring in my main man. I've known this guy for a while. Big into G.I. Joe, Star Wars, you name it. He loved it from the 80s. It's my man, Duke. How you doing there?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
We're doing well now that, you got me into this stuff again.
You're welcome.
Really?
Yeah. Because you love it. You know you love it. Is that a new knife?
No. It's my Boba Fett knife, though.
That's why I didn't look like it at first, because I'm like, why'd you get rid of the Boba Fett knife? But
no, still there. Oh, yeah. So, I sold most of my pops, and now I take up space with other junk.
Right, but that other junk is awesome. So
yes, it's our childhood.
It is our childhood, and for some reason or another, our generation cannot get over our childhood. So
we can't, and now that we used to make money, we bought the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Now that a little bit slow on the money wise, but still buying.
Yeah. I just can't picture my dad buying this stuff when he was my age. I mean, can you picture your dad buying this stuff?
Well, the stuff that my dad played with when he was little was, farm trucks. So you're like, yeah, he bought a tractor. So he does have a tractor. Well, he did have a tractor.
Right. Like I think my dad once he bought a Rod Stewart CD, and that was like it, right? And he was like psyched that he bought it. I don't think I've ever seen him buy anything for himself other than that one Rod Stewart CD. And then here I am, the kids, I come in with toys and the kids don't know if it's for them or if it's mine.
That's the best part. They're like, "Oh, Daddy, great!" Like, no, get away from it.
I know we're joking, but that's true. They've been like, "Oh, sweet." I'm like, "No, what are you thanking me for? That's mine." And it's a weird dynamic. I didn't picture when I was younger. Didn't think I was going to have these arguments with my children about toys.
Who would have thought it, right? It's just a weird way.
Oh yeah.
But anyway. So, what did I buy? Most of the stuff from New York Comic Con, right?
Pulsecon, wasn't it? Or did you get stuff from
Pulsecon? That's right. Pulsecon.
Pulsecon,
yeah. So, he's like, "Hey, did you see the stuff coming out?" I'm like, "No." And I looked. I was like, "Oh, well, I guess I'll have to get a couple of those things."
So, you guys good on Pulsecon.
We're going to open up some of this stuff for you guys there, but we're going to chit-chat a little bit more for a little bit. Now, the state of collecting, right?
Yeah.
Is it now you think just it's more than collecting now? It's just way too many flippers?
It's a tough thing to dive into because, you don't ever want to get into a position where you start going after people for buying something and then flipping it for a profit. That's basically capitalism. So if you start down that path with somebody, then you're eventually going to run into somewhere you don't want to go. But at the same token, it sucks, right? It sucks when you go into stores and guys have cleared the entire shelf out and you can't find it. You can't find this stuff. So they're creating this demand and you just got to deal with it. That's part of it. Collecting's the fun part of collecting. I think everybody secretly will tell you this is to find hard to find stuff. If you walk in there, you pay. If everything was a peg warmer, I really don't think that collecting would have the same feel that it does because there's a desperation aspect to collecting.
Yes.
Remember a G.I. Joe cartoon episode where they said collectors are desperate men, and that was like years and years ago. And there is something to that. People they need to have it. They feel incomplete without that item. And, so I think if everything was a peg warmer, it wouldn't have the same excitement to it. But everything being limited edition and hard to find, as much as it may irritate us, I think that is kind of what makes these things so exciting to finally track down,
Now, speaking of limited editions, do you think they have too many limited editions? Like Walmart has their own, Target has their own, Walgreens has their own.
Right.
Sooner or later, GameStop has their own. So you think they're just trying to make a false rarity out of these things?
I'm not sure. There's certainly an aspect of that could be at play, but a lot of these manufacturers get money from these companies. They want the exclusives. Walmart, somehow Walgreens again is like in the toy business now. They want these exclusives. They pay a premium to get these exclusives to get people into their stores to hopefully buy other things. So from a business standpoint, if you're Hasbro, if you're Mattel, if you're NECA, whoever, and you have these arrangements in place, you really do want. You want those exclusives. You want people to have to go into a Walgreens to get the Clone Lieutenant, right? You want people to have to go into Walmart to get the Raphael and Casey Jones, live action movie 2-pack. They have to go in to get that, and that's what they want. They want that. They want that exclusivity to get people who maybe wouldn't already come to your store into your store. So again, it's one of those things where it sucks, but I get why it's done, and I don't see it ending anytime soon. I know fans always say, "Oh, we hate it," but
secretly, we love it.
What's that?
But secretly, we love it.
I do think that there is that whole exclusivity thing. I found something that's hard to find that nobody else has. I did the legwork and went and got it, and it gives me something that's rarer in my collection, and it's exciting to me. And we are hypocrites a little bit when it comes to this stuff,
Yeah, I see.
What do you think about it, though?
Well, my mom's walking by now.
Yeah? How you doing, Mrs. M? Hello.
Always when I'm doing stuff. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I think it's pretty cool that, they do this whole exclusive thing. So I know there's a couple of times I'm driving around, middle of nowhere, I'm like, oh, there's a Walgreens. Let me go check out what they got. Hey, you start pulling in.
Yeah.
And, you're sitting there, the shelves are completely empty because somebody got there before I did, but you're still like, Well, I did find you that your troopers, which I was like, oh, look at this. And they had like 4 of them. I was going to buy out the whole shelf, but I left 2 for everybody else. Like, I'm going to be nice.
And that was nice of you. I don't know that I would have been that nice myself. I'm big into the clones, so I'm glad it was you there for the sake of the collecting community instead of me. But at the same thing, like places like GameStop and Walgreens are actually great to go to because they get the same waves as most of the other stores, and people just kind of overlook them to head to the big Walmart Targets. And you can go into a Walgreens sometimes and find gems. So, and even with GameStop, sometimes GameStop, they have a figure there that nobody knew was coming, and it's their regular price. So,
Yeah. Valid point on those. You always skip those. You forget about them. Like, it's just a video game store. It's just a drugstore. But then you walk in, you're like, whoa, I didn't know.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got a point there. Point well taken, sir. So,
thank you, sir.
Now, when we're talking about figures and everything right now, collecting, what do you think? Can't say. Well, I'm saying, what do you think is going to be the hotness? Like, what's coming up is going to be people going to be like, we need that coming out. Because we can't say Star Wars because Star Wars is always hot.
Right.
I'm saying, what you thinking? Thundercats or like something else like that be coming out soon.
Now, are you talking for adults or are you talking about the Christmas rush this year? What are you talking
Either
about?
or, because it doesn't matter really.
Well, for adults, G.I. Joe's been really hot, and it has. They've been selling way faster than I think the Hasbro anticipated. I think that they thought that it was, they were going to do this as a novelty, the 6-inch line, because I feel like they've got their pants around their ankles right now, a little bit, where their releases are coming really slow, like the next waves, and it's only 2 figures in one of the next waves, and they're like, oh crap! I don't think we were expecting these things to just fly off the shelves like they are. I think that'll change. I think they'll start beefing up the waves and adding more, but. That's a hot one again. If it's just hot because they didn't make a lot of them and they weren't expecting it to be popular, or if there's just so much interest in it. Look, The Mandalorian is. I know you said not Star Wars, but The Mandalorian right now, with the lack of theatrical releases, is the hotness. It is. It's what is driving a lot of the marketing things, and I think that's probably where the popularity is going to be now. Yakface.com, a huge Star Wars website account that people follow, they're saying Mando Mondays, which is across Disney, Amazon, Target, you name it, has several weeks worth of Mandalorian releases coming out over the next several Mondays. Now, depending on when this airs, it's either tomorrow or a couple days ago. So, but they're saying, look, we're going to get some exclusives here. There's going to be a speeder bike with a scout trooper, and the bag with Baby Yoda. You know, everybody knows, you know, season 1, episodes 7 and 8.
It's the child, bro.
The child. The child. All right. Well, until they give him a name like Kevin or something, he's Baby Yoda. And it's going to come with the power supply that the scout troopers were shooting at. So that's supposed to be an exclusive coming out.
Let me guess, you really need that.
I need 2 of those. I have to have 2 of those. I love scout bikes anyway, speeder bikes anyway in the first place.
That's true.
If I could be a stormtrooper, I would have been a scout trooper. What about you?
If I was a stormtrooper, I would have been a snow trooper.
You're a snow trooper, really?
Yeah, I like the little kilt they wear.
Yeah, that's cool, but I mean, like, I don't know. What do you do, right? You just
they got the cool helmet that actually comes down to your shoulders.
Yeah,
they kind of look like Imperial Guards helmets, but
right.
But yeah, snow trooper, I think.
Yeah,
well, I just love the snow. Yeah.
Anybody watching? I'm curious. What trooper would you guys be if you had to be a stormtrooper? What would you be? Leave that in the comments because I am curious about that. But my number 1 pick for the hot toy, I think it's going to be the animatronic Baby Yoda. I do. There's no theatrical releases, so there's no movie toys, right? There's no Frozen 3 or anything coming out for Disney. There's nothing that I've seen that's really been kind of coming on strong. I really think it's going to be animatronic Baby Yoda. That's going to be the big toy this year. And what else is competing against it, at least on TV anyway, right?
Yeah. Everything else that's on TV is nothing like cartoon, like toy wise, because you got Amazon. I keep calling them the Lost Boys, but it's the
boys.
The boys, yeah. Hilarious, but I'm surprised actually they didn't make toys of that.
I'm sure they probably will, right? I mean, they'll make toys for just about anything right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't yet. But anyway, yeah. So nothing really kid wise is coming out. So
yeah,
they're gonna pump Star Wars and Marvel like no other. Now with all this new Marvel chit chat out, they're gonna make a new Spidey verse movie live action. Everybody's like, oh my god.
And Marvel's another thing too that's going to be popular. It is popular already, but it's obviously it's a weird year in general, and I think Christmas will be weird too. You know what I did last year? I did 80s Christmas, right? So all my kids got toys, not all of the toys, but I got a lot of toys that were from 80s properties. My daughter got He-Man. My son got Transformers.
Who got the Etch-a-Sketch?
No one got an Etch-a-Sketch because, come on, man. As cool as it would be to go back to the 80s, Etch-a-Sketch is way, way, way in the past. My kids wouldn't even invest the effort into using that. They'd be like, why can't I make a circle? Right? And then that would be it.
The only thing I ever did with the Etch-a-Sketch was just clear out the whole screen.
That was it?
Sit there for like a half hour, just line by line. You're like, oh, look, it's just metal filings and a little pencil thingy on crap.
You must have been fun to play with as a kid.
Who invited you to this party again?
What? I don't know. Some guy named Kevin.
Kevin. Yeah. It'd be funny during Mandalorian, like, we'll name you Kevin. And I'm like, holy.
I'll be very surprised if they go with Kevin as a name for the child.
Yeah, Kevin Feige, so maybe he's like, throw my name in there.
I saw somewhere I know they were absolutely lying, but they were saying his name is Yibble.
Yibble?
No, Yibble, yeah. Because I guess it's got to start with a Y.
I totally forgot. What time period is The Mandalorian? Is that?
So it's 5 years after Empire Strikes Back. It's 9 years after A New Hope. So 9 BBY.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
And the child is the exact same age as Anakin Skywalker, right? So they were born the same year. I don't believe that's an accident, but the child was born the same year as Anakin Skywalker. Yes, I know.
Interesting.
Very, very interesting.
The plot thickens.
See, and they made mention to how old he is, and obviously Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau know how old Anakin was. So for them to pick a year that just happened to be the same as Anakin, I don't think that's an accident, or maybe it's on purpose to get us guessing. Right? They know.
It's always about getting us guessing.
What you got in there, man? What you
As
got?
we chit chat, I'm going to open up one of these Hasbro Pulse boxes, see what I got in here.
Sweet.
You know, it's
Take a look, man.
it's all about the stuff. You know, it's all about the stuff. They love to hear us chit chat, but they rather see the stuff we buy, right?
They would. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're bored of me yapping so far.
Yeah, they're pretty bored of our good looks. But what we got here? Oh, ho, 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 ho. This is how this looks. Okay. I never saw the box, how it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Check this bad boy out here, folks. We got here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's freaking.
Isn't that sweet?
This is some freak. Oh, gee, Willikers.
Let's
Let's see if I can show you this. How do I show you? Here's the little wicket on the speeder.
That's Poplu, but close.
Poplu? Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad.
They haven't given us Wicket yet.
Then on this side, which side where we at? Where we at here? Let me close this. It'll be easier. Okay.
And that's the Heroes of Endor Black Series
Yes.
system scale set.
Right there we got Han and Leia when they're at the shield station.
Mm-hmm.
This is a nice little diorama they got going on here. And then here, here they got everybody's favorite, Luke in his little Hoth gear.
Endor.
That's what I meant. Jeez. Yep. Now everybody's making fun of me like, you really like Star Wars? I'm like, ah.
No, you do like Star Wars, which is why it's funny that you're...
yeah, it's hilarious. I forget everything. That's just because I'm old and decrepit. That's pretty cool. I want to take it out, but...
It's a pain in the butt to take out. I took mine out. I did. But it is a pain in the butt to take out, especially if you're trying to preserve the box in any way. But I took mine out. I got them on my display shelf, and
nice.
Those are just great figures too. And that Han, people are asking. I know they're asking that Han. He does have the trench coat inside the accessory pack inside the box.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, because in Return of the Jedi, he has that trench coat. So that is in there. Leia's helmet is in there. Their blasters are in there. And for those wondering, if you pop that coat off of Luke, he is in his black outfit that he, had his confrontation with the with the Emperor in.
Black suit.
Yeah.
Oh. This came in. Oh no, okay, no.
His flirtation with the dark side. What do you got there? Oh, King Snake, right?
Yeah, look at that. That thing's hot. This box is filled to the brim. Here. This box is filled with good. Oh, dude, this thing's heavy. This last thing. I'll bring that out in a minute. There you go. This is main reason I got back into G.I. Joe's series. What?
You need some coffee or something?
I need something. I got a baby, I'm up for these.
I hear you.
Crazy hours now.
Yeah.
But I love this classified series. These boxes they got the Snake Eyes one before this was pretty cool. Oh, look at this thing. It's like a gatefold on this thing. What the hell? How do you open this thing? Oh, okay.
When you're ready, it will open to you.
Apparently, like the Matrix.
Exactly. I feel like Tom Sawyer by Rush should be playing while we open that. Dun, 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 dun,
this is pretty. Yeah, better off we sing it so that way we don't get copyrighted.
My singing was not good enough for us to get copywritten.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to take them out. This looks too cool.
That cape is a wire cape too, so you can pose it with like.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. So you can make it look like he's in the wind.
They have the cape in the back. I can't pull him out. Put him back. He's like behind the blister. The cape, that is.
Right.
Not gonna pull it out. That is pretty awesome. And the box is even awesome. Like, how the hell does this thing work? Hold on. It's taped in anyway. So, excuse me. Once again, guys, let me get you close up there for you guys. There.
That's excellent. This is an awesome figure.
Whew, I got him and Snake Eyes. I'm still waiting for my my Disco Destro.
I got mine. Profit Director Destro. I got mine. I was surprised.
I like to call him Disco.
Yeah, well, you call him what you need to call him.
I just don't call him late for dinner. Otherwise, he gets angry.
You don't want Destro angry.
Yes.
James McCullen's not a man to make angry.
Then I bought this, and you're like, why'd you buy those for? I'm like,
no, I wouldn't have said that. I was just telling you that they're not 6-inch scale, but it's the 501st Legion, and it has my boy Fives in there, so it's totally worth buying. Yeah, Echo, right? Jesse and Fives. Fives is my favorite clone. My absolute favorite clone is Fives.
And it's a pretty cool box. It's like foil.
Mm-hmm.
But the way they packed it, he put a big crease in the middle.
And those are the ARC troopers of the 501st ARC.
Yep. Jeez, look at you. Like you've been, like watching Star Wars and stuff.
The Advanced Recon Commando. Yes.
Now this thing
Assault Recon Commando
is heavy.
Ooh. It's the Endor Wampa.
Look at that thing.
Hoth Wampa, right?
Yes, Hoth. Funny man.
Yep, you know it. That is awesome.
That is. I wish that my light wasn't so glary because it got that shine.
Man.
They got stickers. I don't want to open them up.
Wampa.
Oh, wait, no. Wait, no. I just messed up the box.
Just open it. It's fine.
No. I don't want to open it because it's not for me.
Whoever it's for won't mind it being open.
Are you sure about that?
I'm 100% sure about that.
You think he's going to open it anyway?
I think he's an open box collector, and he fully intends on opening it up. So
OB, as they say.
OB, yeah.
Out of box. All right, well then, let's pull
Take
this.
a look at that thing. Because I had the other one that they released in 2015, I think it was. 14 or 15. And that thing was a bit of a mess. That Wampa. I mean, first of all, they gave it the full bloody mouth, right? Like just full on dripping with blood.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have really a dripping blood mouth.
No. They decided, or they realized that was not needed and that was not necessary. So
it's always necessary for dripping blood mouth.
But it looks kind of horrifying, and
that's the whole idea. I wanted to look horrifying.
I mean, I don't know. I like this look better personally.
All right, I'm not gonna take him out of the box, but boy, he's a solid.
Yeah. Yes. He
is. I'm going like almost 2 pounds, 3 pounds. He's solid.
Some heft on that. Huh?
If somebody tries to break into your house, you use this thing as a weapon.
Wampa.
I know. Whoa. Now.
And that arm comes off too.
Yeah, it looks like yeah.
Yeah, the right arm comes off.
Right arm?
You can reenact the scene where Luke.
I'm not gonna do it. That is some heft.
Everybody thought they're okay. We'll sleep on it. We'll order those. Those things are sold out now.
That is. That is some. I love the fact they felt bad for him in the box. They gave him a little window.
Yeah, he's got a little. That's his prison. Looks like Darth Maul in the.
He got a little shipping window so he could breathe.
Yeah,
that's pretty funny. That's hilarious too.
I would just, you know what, man? I may paint that box and then display them like that, where maybe put like one of those Hannibal Lecter mouth guards over them.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Yeah, for anybody in my home who sees it, yeah, that would be hilarious.
But in my home, he says. Yeah. I can't remember what else I bought from BlizzCon. I mean, I keep saying BlizzCon.
Well, you said New York Comic Con first.
Yes, so. I know. I'm just out there.
That baby's doing a number on your sleep.
Sure is. But, it's a cute little bastard. I love her. I love her. Oh! This is not from Pulsecon, but we were just talking about it.
There you go.
Hey, check that out. That's
Profit Director Destro. Or Disco Destro.
Yes, we'll go with Disco. I love the burning money. That's a great touch.
Yeah.
I'm going to have like shelves up here. I'm going to start stacking them.
Go for it. Are you inbox collecting?
Yeah, because I'm one of those guys like maybe in 3 years it'll be worth $10 million, and they want it in the box. Out of a box, it'll be only worth $500.
I don't know that there's ever that big of a shift, but okay,
I'm just saying.
Then keep the box. Keep the box. Put them in another box, and then stuff them back in there, and you'll get 5 million.
That's just way too much work.
All right.
That's way too much space.
That's the thing to do. I mean, rather than enjoy your figures on the hopes that maybe one day you'll sell it for some kind of irrationally inflated price.
That's what
rather than open it up
now speaking about irrationally inflated prices, when do you think this bubble ever going to burst?
Oh my gosh! If this bubble bursts, this is going to collapse the economy, right? Because right now our age group, the kind. Oh, you got another one. Moving the economy right now is putting their money in these toys, and there's a value to them. And you got another one. Nice.
Apparently, I could buy more than one. I must have been. I don't know what the hell was going on that day.
I think you were full on adrenaline mode buying stuff.
Yeah.
But if this bubble goes, man, you're not gonna be able to give this stuff away.
I thought I bought when the bubble goes. I hope it goes, but doesn't go that bad.
No, I don't want it to ever go.
Oh, dude, this is a huge box for this guy. What the?
What we got in there? Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you can't pull the seal off because it's completely sealed. All right, well, it's Lord Draken Evo 3. You guys want to know?
I know nothing about Power Rangers.
Should I try to open it?
Why not?
Okay. Just because you said so, you're the figure guy, so I figure you know.
I don't know anything about Power Rangers, though. That thing could be worth $10 million, and you're just going to open it up?
Shh. Thanks. Now I'm glad Pez ain't here.
Yeah.
Oh, they taped the bottom, too. Well, that makes sense. I'm wondering why it's not sliding out. It's not sliding out. Why? They're all gonna laugh at you.
I like how you get your voice that high.
It's practice. Lots of practice.
When are you practicing this?
When I'm in the shower.
Okay, in the shower. All right.
Yeah. Not a bad looking thing.
Look at that thing. Lord Draken?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, does this come with a comic book? I think so. There's some kind of book in the back.
That's kind of cool.
Looks like a comic book.
Yeah, it looks good.
I'm not a Power Ranger fan myself, but I saw it up there, and I'm like, I never really got into Power Rangers, but oh no, I guess it's just a litho. Never got into Power Rangers, but I know a lot of people are still into that Power Ranger stuff. I'm like, wow, really?
Well, yeah, they came back, and Hasbro has the license now, and Hasbro's been going gangbusters on releasing these.
Yeah, Hasbro's always been good with toys.
Yeah, making money. So yeah, if you know about this guy in the comment section, let us know about him because I really don't. It looks kind of cool,
Yes.
but I don't know anything about him. So if you want to enlighten us, I'd appreciate it. Leave us a message in the comments.
The worst thing about it?
Slides out the bottom now because you opened it incorrectly, didn't you?
No, the top's here. Well, whatever.
I'll never stay in there again.
Well, that's what she said.
She did say that. That's right.
Did she? I don't know. But anyway, do you have anything you want to share with us?
Actually, I do. Do you want me to do that now or?
Yeah, let's pop it out for me.
He also said that too. So it seems to be really angering some people, and some people love it. But this is the holiday troopers. So these are all exclusives. GameStop got one, Best Buy got one, Walmart got one, Target got one, and Amazon got one. And each one of these is a Stormtrooper, Clone Trooper, Snow Trooper, Sith Trooper, and all of them are in holiday Christmas attire, right? So
which one's that one from?
This is the Clone Trooper, right?
What store is that from?
It's from GameStop. It's from GameStop.
GameStop one. Okay.
So they took this guy right here, Phase 2 Clone Trooper, Black Series. And if you notice the box here, a little clever, they put a little to and from in Arabic, like to, from. So you could give this to one of your Star Wars friends. It's got the new packaging style. We've got a Porg here painted like a penguin. I'm going to pop him out and he's going to fly out and hit me in the eye, I bet. Just watch. Okay.
What little porgs do?
Check out, there you go, a little Porg penguin looking dude.
Oh, let me get you bigger so everybody can see. Hold on. Ah,
that's
I
you.
didn't mean to remember it. How come?
So I don't know if I put my hand behind, might get a better, clearer shot of it. So anyway, yeah, there's your Porg, done up like a penguin, little scarf on it. And then we get
Your full screen out.
Trooper. All right, so check out the Clone Trooper.
Ooh.
He has an ugly Christmas sweater with a TIE Fighter. TIE Fighters on the side. And he's got the Death Star in the middle.
I like it.
And it's an ugly Christmas sweater on there. Now check out these elf boots on there. A complete mess, but I love it. I absolutely love it.
Now, how you display him?
What's that?
How you going to display him?
I think I'm going to do a Christmas diorama with it. I do. I mean, what else? I ordered 2 of each, one for me, and then my kids have to fight over whichever ones they get. And here's his weapon. It looks like meant to look like a candy cane, but I think this is one of those things that I might be wrong. I'm not really a sequel trilogy guy, but that maybe one of the Praetorian Guards had, but meant to look like a candy cane.
I thought maybe he was just a big fan of hockey.
Yeah, it does kind of look like a hockey stick to some extent, but you get a little bit more of a flat side on a hockey stick. But I like them. I really do. I know it's ugly, but it's supposed to be ugly.
Is it, right? Is it really supposed to be ugly?
Here's your side-by-side with the original Phase 2 and then the holiday Phase 2.
Nice.
Yeah, I do like them. I do like them. And this is the first one that's been out so far. Like I said, there's a Stormtrooper, Snow Trooper, Sith Trooper. I know I'm...
Just pretty much all the troopers.
Most of them. Yeah, most of them. And, yeah, no, I think they're cool. A lot of people hate them. A lot of people have threatened to quit collecting because of them. But this is one of those things where you know.
I'm not a big fan of it, but it's still pretty cool.
Right.
Oh, I forgot I totally bought this. Can you see on that side?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cactus Jack. Is that a Mick Foley figure?
No. Most kids nowadays have no clue who Cactus Jack. Well, when you say Cactus Jack, they think of this guy, not Mick Foley.
That's a shame. No offense to that guy, whoever he is, but Mick Foley was a huge part of our childhood.
Oh, these things are wow. For all you people that play Fortnite out there.
Sheesh. What do we got there?
We got Cactus Jack, a.k.a. Travis Scott.
Okay.
Which is this guy.
All right.
And I guess that's him in sicko mode.
Whoa.
Let me hold on. Let me make it bigger for everybody. Pretty cool.
That is cool. Wow.
I gotta get the glare. That's not the cool part, but there you go. Yeah.
All right, do you play Fortnite?
Yes, but I really stink at it.
Oh, I played a couple times with my son, and he was impressed at how good I was at it. And I had to tell him, you know what? I'm from the original gamers generation, right? We were the first ones to start playing video games. And
we were the real ones, but the problem is for me is I'm okay with aiming and shooting. I just stink at building.
Yeah.
I just get built for crap. So by the time I shoot a kid, he builds 14 stories on me, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm dead.
Yeah.
So that's all the stuff I got.
Right. That's a pretty good haul there.
Yeah, it's not bad, actually, when I think about it. But
what are you eyeing up coming up here?
Well, coming up, I gotta get this my classifieds together. I want to get the Baroness on the bike, Target exclusive.
Yeah, good luck. That's the hardest one to find right now.
More than likely, I'm gonna buy, on eBay for $80, like some dummy, like I'm gonna do. But whatever. I think that's gonna be my main focus on series is going to be
Classified.
Classified. So I think they're redone and cool. No longer got the thumb grip. The thumb doesn't break off, so you don't have like a little that thing. You know what I mean? But anyway,
I do sort of. Maybe I don't.
You think they're going to come out with a new series of He-Man when the cartoon comes out? The new Kevin Smith one?
Absolutely, they will. Absolutely.
Maybe I'll jump onto that bandwagon.
He-Man's a moneymaker, big time. They haven't been able to replicate the success they had originally, but I feel like there's a market for He-Man coming up. And I mean, the cast that they've assembled for the Netflix show.
Yeah, Mark Hamill doing Skeletor. I'm sold right there.
This is a good cast. I really think that this is going to, put He-Man on the table for a whole new generation, and I think the timing is right for it. Finally,
And what is that? It's going to be not Disney Plus, but what is that? What is it going to be
Netflix.
like? Netflix. Kevin
Smith's involved in it. He's like the guy behind it, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like one of the directors or producers or something like that. Yeah. I think he wrote 2 episodes. I think.
Okay.
But officially, he's just like the producer.
All right. Okay.
Jay Muse does like 4 voices in there.
All right.
I think he does Cyclops. I forgot who else he did. He did a couple of voices, but yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar is what? Not She-Ra. She-Ra.
My head. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Buffy. Oh,
see,
Buffy.
For me, she will always be. I can't. Well, I guess that's not true because I can't remember the name. So when I was bored, right in the summer, my mom watched soap operas, and I'm going to say she made me watch them with her. And Sarah Michelle Gellar was the daughter of, I believe, Erica Kane or whatever it was. So that was my introduction to Sarah Michelle Gellar. At a very formative year in my life. Yes. I was like, oh, I like girls now.
You weren't into the whole Baywatch and Nicole Eggert and Pamela?
Oh, that was years later. I'm talking like this is when I was like 9, 10.
You started early.
And then, Sarah Michelle Gellar. I know I'm trying to be creepy about it, but
too late.
I was like, wow, I'm different now.
I'm different. There's hair on my chin.
Yeah. It started when I was 9, probably. The same time you started growing what is on your chin. I see.
Yeah, that thing's been there. That tumbleweed's been there forever.
Yeah.
But what are you main focusing on? Still just Star Wars? Are you going to branch out a little bit?
Still Black Series Star Wars. I may go with some of the vintage collection. They have that Razor Crest for HasLab, 350. That thing's got almost 12,000 backers.
Yeah.
Every stretch goal so far.
350.
350 is steep. It is absolutely steep.
It was 150 to 2. I would have gotten in just because I want all those guys in Carbonite. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's we've got some time. November 9th, I believe, is the last day to order it. But it's cool. I'm gonna have to have a conversation with my wife before that time limit lapses. Yeah. So I missed out on Jabba's sail barge, and I regret that. I do regret missing out on Jabba's sail barge. This is not as big as that, but it might be as special, despite the fact that I'm not a 3 3/4 collector for Star Wars. But,
interesting. Anything else you're looking forward to?
Yeah, just the Mandalorian Mondays, all the Clone Wars stuff that's coming out, because they're hitting us pretty hard, with the releases for Black Series.
And Mandalorian starts the 30th, right? So that'll be this
30th.
Friday.
Yep, 30th. And then they also have the Obi-Wan show, which they're going to start filming soon.
Oh, yeah. Obi-Wan.
Cassian Andor show, and then they're talking about Bo-Katan and Cara Dune getting their spinoff too. So a lot of stuff coming up for Star Wars and Disney Plus.
All right. Well, sir, I must be going because I got another show to do.
All right.
It was a pleasure, sir. Thanks for coming. I hope we'll be doing this more often with you and Pez and other collectors of all sorts.
Absolutely.
Guys, like, subscribe. Those comments down below. We read them, so you tell us what you want to hear, what you want to see. Well,
if you're so inclined, you can check out my channel, which is Duke 45 Toys. For now, I'm going to probably change the name, but for
the
now,
link will be down below. The link will be down below, of course.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having me on, man. Appreciate it. Always good to see you. Give that baby a hug for me, and you take care of yourself.
You got it.
All right.